The starting point for settlement will move from 5 years to 10. To ensure this is earned, new criteria will be added, which will act as a disqualifying bar for those who do not meet them.
That was the Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, defending the new plan to push settlement to 10 years, part of a 60-page government proposal released on the 20th of November 2025. I know you've come here after watching 10 creators claiming 10 different things. So what's actually happening? Are you being misled, or is the internet overreacting? My name is Yash from AY&J Solicitors. I have spent weeks with our advisory team reading the official consultation on ILR changes, plus listening to hundreds of questions from people just like you. In the next few minutes, I will give you 6 facts that every skilled worker and care worker needs to understand right now. First, what are we talking about? The Home Office has published a consultation called A Fairer Pathway to Settlement. It sets out a new idea called earned settlement. One crucial thing, it is a plan and not a law yet. There is a 12-week consultation, then the government will decide what to put into the immigration rules. So, if you saw a TikTok saying your ILR is cancelled, that is wrong. Today, the old ILR rules still apply. But if you are in year 3 or 4 of your route, you cannot ignore this plan because it completely changes the default timeline. Second, right now, most work and family routes give you a clear target. 5 years, clean record, English test, life in the UK, and you are in. Under the new proposal, most applicants will need to complete 10 years in the UK before becoming eligible to apply for settlement instead of the current 5. But that's just the beginning. Depending on your skill level and salary, your ladder can stretch to 12 years or even 15, especially for lower paid and lower skilled roles, including health and care workers. 10 years as the baseline, with some groups allowed to arrive sooner and others pushed much later. In simple words, time in the country alone will not be enough. You will need time plus contribution. Think of 3 ladders: a short ladder for very high earners and high skill routes, a medium ladder for many skilled worker holders, and a very long ladder for lower paid work. The question is, which ladder are you standing on today? Third, under the plan, if you earn above about 50,000 a year for 3 years in a row, your 10-year clock could be cut by 5 years. If you earn above about 125,000 pounds for 3 years, your clock could be cut by 7 years. People in some public service jobs like certain doctors or teachers and those who do long-term serious volunteering may also get reductions. This means a skilled worker engineer on a strong salary could still reach settlement around the 5-year mark or even sooner. So if, let's say, Priya is in year 3 on skilled worker earning 52,000 with a clean record, she might still be on a roughly 5-year journey even with the 10-year baseline once her contribution is counted. Fourth, the hard part. The same document suggests that people in roles below degree level, what the system calls below RQF level 6, could face a 15-year baseline before settlement. That includes many care workers who came after 2022. If Emeka arrived in 2022 as a care worker thinking I will settle in 2027, this proposal could push her target all the way into the late 2030s unless she moves into a higher skilled, higher paid role or the final rules change after consultation. The question is this fair to the people who kept our health and care system running? Many think it is not, and that is exactly why the government is asking for feedback before making the final decision. Fifth point, the consultation links ILR to how much you rely on public funds. If you claim certain benefits for less than 12 months, your ILR clock could gain 5 extra years. More than 12 months, 10 extra years. On top of that, if you have unpaid NHS bills, unpaid tax or other government debt, your settlement can be refused completely. There is also a strong signal that in future, some people may get a settlement with a no recourse to public funds condition, so that real access to benefits comes only with citizenship. This does not mean you should never ask for help during a crisis. It does mean that if you are on a work route and thinking about benefits or ignoring a debt letter, you need proper advice because it might affect how long it takes you to settle in the future. Sixth, what about the classic 10-year long residence route? The plan is to remove it as a separate route and bring everyone into this new earned settlement system. The paper also says the new rules are meant to apply to everyone who is already in the UK but has not yet received ILR unless special transitional rules are added. That is why people in year 3 or 4 feel the goalposts are moving. They plan their lives on a 5-year promise. Now the government is openly asking whether to change that for everyone who has not yet settled. So what can you do? First, do not panic and do not make big life choices based only on social media. Second, understand which category you are in. What is your route? What is your salary? Have you used benefits? Do you have any old debts? Third, keep records and stay compliant because the new model rewards a clean history and contribution. If you want an expert team that has actually read this consultation to look at your route, your income and your risks, you can book a call with our business representative at AY&J using the link below. Also, comment your questions, your cases and experiences below. We will tell you honestly if you are likely to stay in a 5-year route, move toward 10 or face something even longer and what you can do about it while the rules are still being shaped.